and now I'm going to add you.
Okay.
And then we'll have 5 minutes so we can just chat while people are viewers. It's just viewers for the event, so you don't have to worry about like all of YouTube jumping on.
Okay.
We have 0 viewers, but we have 5 minutes, so I need to figure out how to.
It's not going to go live right now, though, right?
We're live on YouTube.
Okay.
I want to know how to invite people. There we go. Nope. I want to add. Hey guys, I'm going to give it a few minutes for people to hop on. Oops. I muted myself instead of you. There we go. I wanted to give it a minute for people to hop on. I just posted the link in the event page. So grab some water, grab some tea, grab some wine. I see that we have a viewer. It takes a minute or two to allow me to see that. But really quick, I just wanted to share with you what you can expect from this call. My name is Breegholland. I'm 26 years old. I am a mom of 2 little girls, and I'm a Beachbody coach. So we are just doing this live event to share with you guys a little bit about coaching, a little bit about our stories. Colleen is a leader on my team, and excuse me, she is a mom of 2 little girls as well. And she joined this past summer and has been rocking it out. So I asked her to share a little bit about her story as well. So as you're popping on, I just wanted to share my story really quick, really briefly. Like I said, I'm 26. I'm a mom of 2. I started out in this business because I had hit the bottom of the bottom. Like I just needed an answer. I needed something to help me along, to get motivated, to get inspired. And I found this girl on Instagram, and I was just so inspired, so blown away by her passion, the way she lived, her confidence, the way she was momming. She just had a passion for life and reached out to me and invited me to this opportunity. And it took me about 6 months to really accept her invitation. But I am so, so thankful that she didn't stop reaching out to me, and so thankful that I joined her team. And now I get to pay it forward and help others as our team grows, help others really just find what they're looking for, because it looks different for every single person. But this coaching opportunity, it's an opportunity for you to really grow and dream bigger in your life. It's not only about fitness and health goals, but it's about gaining confidence. It's about like just that inner strength where I have ignited a passion for something that I just absolutely love. I loved my kids. I love being a mom, but I needed something for me. And so this came at the perfect time. It was something that just really gave me that outlet of creativity, and going towards something and helping our family. So a little bit more about that later. But as you guys are hopping on, I'm going to screen share, and Colleen is going to share a little bit about her story, how she got started, who she is. And so I'm going to share the screen and she will pop on. Let me screen share. There we go. I'm going to move you over. There you go. I'm going to unmute you. So this is Colleen. She is an Emerald leader on our team, and I'm really excited for her to share her story.
Hi, you guys. I hope everyone can hear me. As Bree said, my name is Colleen Vanny. I am an Emerald coach. I started coaching back in March, and my story is a little bit similar to Bree's in the sense that I kind of lost myself becoming a mom. Before I was a mom, I had worked a job since I was 12 years old, and I worked 2 jobs through college to pay my own way, and I was just always working. And when I got married, I was still working, and when I got pregnant, I was still working. And after I had my first baby, I got pregnant right away after, which we weren't really expecting. And then we decided it just wasn't really worth it for me to go back to work, especially with having 2 kids at home. And to be honest, like, I was terrified of being a stay-at-home mom. And I know a lot of people, that's their dream, and some people it's not. I didn't even know where to start. So I remember I was like, the first couple months, I was kind of miserable because I didn't have anyone telling me when to get up or telling me what to do. And I was used to having structure from work and everything. And I started to lose myself, and my kids kind of ran my life because I just ran around doing what they wanted. And I really felt alone. And I have a great husband and we're very close, but I felt like if I didn't get up and do anything all day, that no one would miss me. The world wouldn't know. I really felt alone, and I have family close and everything, but I needed something to get me off the couch and to motivate me and to do something about my life. So I also, after I had my first daughter, I had broken my tailbone delivering her, and I was in a lot of pain. And I remember, like, I would roll out of bed to nurse her because I had to stand and nurse her because I was in a lot of pain. I thought I would never be fit again. I couldn't really do a lot of workouts because of that. So fast forward, after I had my second baby, I told my husband, I'm like, something has to change. Like, I was born for more than this, and I don't know what it is, but something has to change. I didn't feel like I was a good mom. I didn't feel like I was a good wife, and I felt like I was meant to do more. So about 2 years before that, Bree had actually messaged me on Facebook about a challenge group, and I was like, no, I would never join that. That's weird. Like, I like to work out on my own. I would never drink a shake with like nutrition in it. Like, I was just like, no. And then I stalked her, and I was like, she's posting videos of her workout. That's crazy. Well, 2 years later, when I found myself in this spot of just really losing myself, I was like, I need to go check to see what Bree's doing. And I went back to her page, and we had completely separated in the sense that she was glowing and she looked truly happy, and her family looked happy, and she was fit and she was eating healthy, and she really had her act together. And all those years I was like judging her workout, sitting on the couch eating pizza. I was not doing anything for myself. And so I was like, you know what? 2 years has gone by. I could have been where she is now if I would have just gotten over myself. So I'm like, I messaged her. I was like, what are you doing? Like, just sign me up. I want it. And my husband was actually laid off, which is crazy. My husband was laid off. And I was just like, I talked to him. I'm like, I really need to do this. And he was so supportive. He's like, whatever you have to do, I'll do it. And I said, I'm like, I didn't even know at this point, honestly, that you could make money from it. I thought it was just like inspiring people, which I thought was great. But then I started talking to Brittany, and she's like, you can't, I quit my full-time job. And I'm like, what? Like, you can actually make money from home? Like, I really didn't think that existed. So I told my husband, I want to do this for 6 months and put my heart and soul into it. And if the worst thing that happens is I bought Challenge Pack, I drank Shakeology, and I inspired one person, that I would be happy. And he was like, that's awesome. And I was like, out the gate, like I was like telling everyone about it, how it was so awesome. And all of a sudden, like people started signing up to join my challenges. And I was like, oh my word, like they think that I must be encouraging them. And it was a really great feeling. And then on top of all of that, I actually started making money. And I was like, this is not a scam. Like, everyone's like, at home work, that's a scam. That's what I thought. And I was like, oh my word, I'm making money. I can like go to Target and get fun stuff and not stick to my budget, because I have this extra money now doing something that I love, bettering myself and bettering my family. So that was in March. Now we're in October. I have grown more as a person probably since then than I had since college. I mean, after I got out of college, most of you on here are probably moms, and you know that when you get out of college and you have kids, like bettering your mind, and that has been one thing, like a big thing about Beachbody coaching is trying to better yourself and doing personal development and learning new things. Like it's embarrassing to admit, but I couldn't remember the last time I read an informational book like about organizing your time or like bettering yourself. And like the first week I coached, like Bree had mentioned, like, you should read this book called The Compound Effect. And I was like, okay, that's totally nothing I would do. And I don't have time to sit down and read, but there's this Audible thing that you can listen to it. And so I downloaded it, and I was like, I felt like for the first time in a really long time, I was actually like bettering my mind. I wasn't just sitting around watching Gossip Girl anymore or, Desperate Housewives. I was like learning something, and it felt so good. And I listened to that book through 4 times in the first month because it was so encouraging. And I'd be in the kitchen cooking, and I would write stuff down, and it was just like the growth, like my own personal growth since I started this has been so much more than even the getting fit and helping other people and making money. So that's kind of a nutshell of what my journey's been. I mean, I could talk for a really long time about it, but I know that you guys all have lives, so.
Awesome. You're so inspiring. I get so excited to hear coaches on our team just share their stories. I have a slideshow that I'm going to present to you guys. Thank you so much for listening and joining us. It's really exciting to even just have a few people on and share this opportunity with, because it truly isn't about, reaching people that don't want this. But if you have a little glimmer, something that inspires you or ignites something in you that you're like, I just need to watch, I want to know more. Like, we just really appreciate you hopping on and listening to our story, because it's not easy and it's kind of scary, but to know that people are out there and maybe, getting a little inspiration or help from it makes it worth it. Okay, so I have a slideshow that I just wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to give you a little bit of a background about myself and how I got started, and then I'm going to share how you can join our team and what that entails. So I'm going to pull up the slideshow here. It's just loading. My internet connection in my basement is really slow. Let me see if it will screen share this. I think it's going. Maybe not. I'm waiting for the screens or slides to load. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. So, what is a Beachbody coach? Before Beachbody, like I mentioned, I was really, really stuck in a rut with I was just selfish. I was doing drugs. I was an alcoholic. As you can tell, I smoked. My ideal fitness, if you want to call it that, was cigarette and alcohol diet and not eating. I was a string bean. I thought the less, the smaller the number on the scale, the hotter I was. I masked really big emotional struggles with physical things like alcohol and drugs. I just was not going down a good path. But then my life changed and I had a little girl, and I decided that she deserved for me to be a better person. She deserved somebody that had confidence. She deserved somebody to look up to. I was not sure how I was going to become that person, but I was determined to figure something out, because that little girl staring back at me the day she was born, it changed my world. But I was terrified because I was so used to a selfish lifestyle. I would buy what I wanted when I wanted. I went where I wanted when I wanted. I partied. And so things completely changed. I struggled a ton after being a mom. I had postpartum depression that I was on medication for. I was seeking therapy once a week. I had major anxiety attacks. I had low self-confidence, no self-esteem whatsoever as a new mom. I was working full-time. I decided to go back to work because I thought that getting myself out of the house would be the thing to do. And so when she was 6 months old, I went back to work and struggled even more, because then leaving my daughter sucked too. And I felt like it wasn't really fulfilling. It wasn't a job that I was happy at, and just a management position. So I was working crazy hours. I fell back into my eating disorder habits, where I was not eating all day, and then I'd sit on the couch and eat junk like carbohydrates, sugar, sodium, saturated foods, Oreos, French fries, you name it. And the abuse of drugs and alcohol were just in the back of my mind, sitting there. Like when I was depressed, I would just say, oh, I'm just going to have a glass of wine, and it would turn into a bottle. And it was just a dark time. So after going back to work, I looked harder at my little girl and my boyfriend, and I realized that she made me want to change. She made me not want to give up. And I knew that we needed to find something. Look how cute she is. For me to really make that change. Instead of just saying I needed it, I needed, oops. Sorry, it froze. I needed that change for myself, because without changing for myself, I couldn't be the inspiration and motivation and confident mom that she needed. So I found this girl on Instagram. She inspired me. I saw a picture of her in a green bikini up on a stage, and I was like, wow, if she can do that and go from 210 pounds, brand new mom, suffering from anxiety and depression, so can I. And so she reached out to me. We became friends on Facebook, and she just coached me all the way through my journey. And she's still one of my best friends. She gave me the belief system. She believed in me every single day. And she didn't give me, all the right answers, but she helped me find my way by just encouraging me daily and just telling me that it's okay to struggle, but that you can keep going forward. So my family became happier. I started to gain confidence and wanting to go out and do things. And I had transformations. As a coach, it's all about transforming your life. And that may look different in a picture physically. It might be pounds lost. It might be, the inside, just building confidence, or it might be gaining weight for some. For me, it was this first picture here, going from skinny and not eating and bloated to finding muscle, eating the right foods to have energy, to a second pregnancy and feeling fit and great through my pregnancy. I'm not going to lie, I was not feeling great. I was sick through my pregnancy. But knowing how to exercise and eat well to help with that. So your transformation is going to look different for every single person. Every coach has a different story. And I started coaching, and like Colleen, I inspired people around me. I started sharing my journey. I started sharing everything. I started sharing my workouts. I shared little successes, even as small as making $10, making $30 to take my family out to eat. It was life-changing. I started reading personal development and gaining confidence in myself, and then making bigger goals. So instead of just wanting to pay for my Shakeology, I realized the opportunity in this business was so great that I could not pass it up. And so I made bigger goals for myself. And on this dream board, it has 2016 dreams that I had that I was going to bust my butt this year to really achieve. And out of this board, I have marked off so many of these. I've gotten more one-on-one time with my daughter. I've grown my relationship tenfold. I've added over 1,000 coaches to our team in our downline. I am working on towards elite coach, which means basically we're in the top 100 in the network, and our team has thriving leaders on it. So that means I've helped people on the team achieve success, much like Colleen and other leaders on the team. I've had a healthy baby. We have no complaints. She's perfect in every way and a great addition to our family. While juggling 2 children is not easy in this business, it is totally doable with a full-time job and kiddos running around. We've been saving for our future. We've paid off some debt. We've taken family trips. We were able to zip to Florida on, last minute before I had our second little girl, and take our daughter on a trip to Florida. And that would have not been possible had I been working full-time in corporate America. It just would not have been able to take off that time because of all the sickness I had during my pregnancy. And so that was something to cross off the bucket list of take our daughter on a trip before we, added to our family. I've read over 26 personal development books and listened to motivation every day to really help myself grow personally. And I've helped 10 personally sponsored coaches help hit their goals. So that's another goal I'm still working on, because we have girls on our team that are ready to quit their jobs, ready to make a full-time income that we're working towards. So that's a little bit about my goals. And as each coach joins the team, we talk about your goals and what you want to achieve, because there really isn't a wrong answer to that. So what does a coach look like, or what do we do? As a person that joins our team, you have to have goals for yourself. And as a coach, it's super important to work on your journey first, and then in doing that, you inspire and motivate others. So for ourselves, we plug into personal development. Colleen touched on that. It gains you confidence. It works on your inside, not just the pounds lost or the physical transformation. It's just about gaining that confidence. So the personal development and growth, becoming a leader, because as you grow as a coach, you're going to become a leader naturally if you're working on yourself. We do at-home workouts provided by Beachbody. So we pick something that works for us, that we are enjoying, and we do it from home with our kiddos at their nap time, or after bed, or before work in the morning. We work on our nutrition as best we can. We still slip up. We are not perfect in any way. We still eat that slice of pizza and, that bite of ice cream off our kiddos' cone. We take those bites of mac and cheese, but we are there to support one another. So that's something we work on for ourselves. We drink Shakeology, which is a 70 ingredient superfood nutrition shake. It helps you in the ease of nutrition each day, because let's be honest, nobody has time for 8 to 10 servings of veggies a day. And this gets you the energy. It gets you those cravings going away, because you're filling your body with the right stuff. And then we simply share our stories for our own accountability. And then as a coach for others, we're simply motivating other people around us through sharing that story. We participate and host run challenge groups, which is just Facebook groups where we support other people that want to get fit and healthy. So we help them through these groups that we run on Facebook, just inspiring and showing up every day. So telling them they can do it and sharing our struggles along the way, so that they know we are human and it's okay to have failures, but to just keep going. And then we invite people to join us. So much like this call, we share the opportunity, we share what it's done in our lives, and we invite people to join our team and really start working on their own goals and futures. We inspire and we show up. So these are just a few challenge groups we've run in the past. So they're nothing crazy. They literally are just accountability, motivation, and support. What is a coach? A coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. I just went live on my Facebook page. So if you're joining us and you saw that, we do not have to be perfect. I think so many people think that they never get to eat pizza again, or they have to be a fitness instructor, or signed up as a personal trainer at a gym to be a coach. But coaches do not have to be fitness or nutrition experts. That's why we have Shakeology. That's why we have Beachbody backing us up with nutrition experts, with fitness experts, putting out the programs and the meal plans, and we're just there working on our goals using these products to show that it's proof that they work. And we don't need to be experienced salespeople because your story speaks for itself. What a coach should be is sharing their journey and sharing the goals that they're achieving. They should be committed to being proof that the product works. Again, working out and drinking your Shakeology and improving yourself every day through the personal development. So when you join as a coach, there's a few things that you're going to get. You get training and tools. Not only by joining our team, you're going to get access to your business quick start, your coach basics, coach training academy. All these things are going to train you step by step, and you can take it at your pace. There's no, right or wrong way to do this. And you take it at your pace with the coach that signs you up, and we go with you. If you want to walk, we walk. If you want to run, you can run. But we go through all this stuff, and we use Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Now we have all these other platforms live on Facebook, and we just share our story, share our success as coaches, and use the social media platform to inspire and help others. So how do you join us on this, team? We usually set you up with a challenge track. So if you have fitness and health goals yourself, you're going to want to join a challenge group. You're going to want to work on your goals. So a challenge pack is averaging $140 to $180. But what you're going to get is your websites. You're going to get enrolled as a coach for free. You're going to get your Shakeology for a full entire month. So you're going to get a shake for every day for a full month. You're going to get your trial of Beachbody on demand, so you can try the workouts online, as well as getting your DVD set, as well as a nutrition plan and all the coach training that goes along with it, and joining our team. So then literally every single month, all your business service fees are covered in just $15 a month. There's no cancellation fees. There's no requirements of sales. You get your websites. You don't have to house product. They do that all for you. They have customer service. They have technical support. They have training, and all that stuff is covered for your $15. So you pay $15 a month to get healthy and fit, and you can choose to share that with other people and coach, or simply use it for the discount. So in the next 24 hours, whoever invited you to this event, we will be reaching out to you. You can ask your final questions, and I look forward to seeing you on the team. So I am going to end this call, but hopefully, I am so hopeful that some of you that joined got inspired or felt like you got something out of this, whether you're going to join the team or not tonight, or you reach out to the coach that invited you to talk more about this, because I know I had to breeze through all that really fast. I would love to talk to you more. And Colleen is ready to talk to you, or if a different coach invited you, I would encourage you to reach out to them and talk about this opportunity, because honestly, in the last 2.5 years as a coach, I could not imagine my life any different at where I was at. I was going to be going to work full time. I was going to have to leave my girls every single morning, waking up early to work out, and then, or not working out, waking up early to go to work. And that was it. And now I have the realm of possibility of retiring my boyfriend, of living a life by design, working around my kiddos' nap schedules and bedtimes. Traveling has been part of my every month I've been traveling this past summer. I've been to Nashville. I earned a cruise through Beachbody, which I was unable to go on because I was too pregnant. But I earned a cruise. I went to Nashville. I was in Utah last year. I just got back from Panama City for a leadership retreat. And then this coming spring, we'll be heading to the Dominican Republic, and then this summer, you can join us. Our team is going to be going to Coach Summit, which is the biggest event of the year in New Orleans. So that you can actually earn for free joining our team. So there's so much opportunity with this, whether it's travel, whether it's just wanting a discount and some support in getting fit and healthy. There's no right or wrong reason to join our team. So I look forward to talking more. Thank you so much for joining us. I said I was going to keep this to 20 minutes, so we did pretty good. Thank you so much. If you want to watch us back, the recording will be up soon. Otherwise, reach out to the coach that invited you, and let's chat more. Have a great night.